Hello to the gorgeous Cancer out there. This is Brandon here on my channel. I'm Wow, here to bring you a weekly energy or an energy reading for mid-October. I hope that October has been treating you well so far, and welcome to my channel. I'm glad to have you here. For those that don't know the way I do the readings on my channel, we're going to do 3 cards for each kind of Cancer out there. 3 for the Cancer that's single, and 3 for the Cancer that's in a loving relationship, and then we're going to do 3 for the Cancer that's maybe a bit complicated for whatever reason. There's no complication shaming on this channel, so we're going to see if we can't get some cards to help figure it all out or align ourselves on the path that we're supposed to be on. Keep in mind that at the end of the day, you're all Cancers, so you can pull information from whatever pile speaks to you, whatever card directly speaks to your situation, whatever that may be. It usually kind of flows together anyway, so be mindful of that. You don't have to confine yourself or put yourself in a box and say, oh, those are just my 3 over there, that's my... No, you can take information from anyone that you want. Take it as it applies, leave behind what doesn't, and let's have some fun. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day so far. We're almost to Halloween, Old Hallows Eve, so I hope you guys are going to have some fun no matter what you're getting up to. Please, if you're going out there, be aware of eggshells because they do fly freely on All Hallows Eve. The first card to pop out for my single Cancer out there is self-expression. This is you right now. This is what you're doing. You've got your chest puffed out, you've got your song lyrics prepared, and you're singing beautifully out there into the universe. So let's keep that up. You want to make sure that that's always your energy, that you're always communicating in that beautiful, clear, wonderful voice of yours. Let's make sure that you're always bringing it in the way that Cancers can, because you guys can speak truth, even though it may not want to be heard, even though there might be some resistance to what you're saying. At the end of the day, that person that you're speaking to knows that you're telling them something that's good for them, because that's what Cancer does. That's what you guys do. I have Cancer in my rising, so I kind of identify with you guys a lot. And my mother's a Cancer, so there's that. But the next card to pop out from my single Cancers out there, this is what you're going to be one of your strengths coming into mid-October, is your choices. Okay? This is solar plexus energy, because this is what defines your self-worth. It defines your ambitions. It defines your personality, your ego traits. Your choices are going to be your very definition coming into the middle of this month. So continue to take pause and really make those wise decisions, because they're not only benefiting you more than likely, but those that are in your soul tribe as well. And hopefully you're establishing that soul tribe. You're not just thinking that you're one lone soul on this journey of life. No, there's usually a group of people, be them people that you can reach out and touch, or ones that maybe aren't so close to you, that are directly affected by the work that you're doing for yourself. So be mindful of that and continue to make these wise decisions that you have been, and be aware of the decisions that you're making, why you're making them, how you're making them, and what for. I think I said that. Why? Yeah, that's a why, right? Sorry about the double up on that right there. But the next card to pop out for my single Cancers out there is something to be aware of, something to be mindful of, is your crown energy, your presence in this world, in this universe. It's not just you as the lone soul fighting against the tides. No, it's you in a community of souls trying to work with the wave, trying to go with the flow. We want to make sure that we're existing in what is right now, not what wasn't, not what will be. We want to strive for what we want to be, but don't get too caught up in dreaming away instead of bringing your dreams into your own reality for now. So be present in what it is that you're existing in right now. Be aware of every single, for lack of a better word, blessing that you've had in your life up until this point. And be aware that that is the divine pouring into you, no matter what you want to call that energy, God, creator, source, the scientific method, whatever you want to call that energy, it is pouring directly into you to steer you on your highest path. So don't get deterred by all the low vibrational stuff that people might try to bring into your life. The people who say, no, you can't, say, all right, I'm glad you feel that way, but I think I can, so let me give it a shot. But be aware of everything that it means to be you right now. Not you as you were, not you as you will be, but you as you are right now. And begin to work on that self. Okay? Next card to pop up, we're going to get into the cards for my Cancers out there in a loving relationship. And the first card to pop out for you guys is Anahata Energy, the good old love chakra, and that's pretty much where you want to be starting out in this, or coming into the middle of this month. You're existing in love, and love heals all wounds. Love opens doors. So continue to be aware of that for yourself. Continue to exhibit that for the other people in your union, in your partnership, in your tribe, so that they're aware of the community that they belong to, and that they feel very welcome within it. And you want to make sure that you're cultivating that same community so that you feel welcome in your own tribe. You don't ever want to feel ostracized, like you don't belong to the people who you're supposed to be in direct union with. So continue to exhibit the love that you Cancers all have as much as you can, because that's where you're already at. So continue to do that. I love that, Cancer. I love that. I love that. I love your love. The next card to pop up for the Cancers that's in love, this is going to be something that's going to be very powerful for you coming into the middle of October, is mind chakra energy, that third eye, your own intuition. You can sense things, you're becoming aware of things without being directly told them. You know when something's going on, you know when something is not working out, and you know when something is working. So just continue to follow your intuition. If it speaks to you in a way that maybe you yourself don't agree with, like, why would I do that, or why would I think that or say that, question it and try to figure out why that you're being urged or pulled in the direction of doing those things, because that's your intuitive guide. That's your third eye trying to see very clearly what you can't see with these two eyes or hear with these two ears. So follow your intuition. Cancers are extremely strong when it comes to intuition. They know when something isn't right, and they usually latch on to it and try to figure it out, try to resolve it as best as they can. And yeah, like I said, there may be some resistance to this, especially if you're in union with somebody. But at the end of the day, that person is going to come to their own intuitive reason as to why they should maybe listen to what Cancer had to say, even if it did piss me off a little bit. So allow yourself the space of your third eye to expand and really, really bring that intuition into whatever it is that you're acting upon. That way you know you're following your guidance. You didn't do anything wrong because you did what you felt deep inside. Your own inner vibration just said, there it is, like, whether they like it or not, that's exactly what it is. And go from there. Something to be mindful of, to be aware of, my beautiful Cancers out there, is your throat chakra energy. You want to bring that into balance. You don't want to be too harsh, especially with people that you care about, people that are in your soul tribe, because you can find a way to say something in a way that is forward without being overbearing. You can find a way into the realm of, you can even say something that may be considered brutal but completely honest, but saying that in an elegant way will take out some of the thorns and allow that person to really see what it is that you're trying to get across to them. So be aware of your own communicative stance when it comes to your loved ones, the people, the person that you're in union with, or people in your soul tribe. Just be aware of what it is that you're saying and how you're saying it, because there is different ways to get something across without being so poignant to where the person feels that you're being overbearing towards them, or that you're supplanting your will upon them. You want to ease them into that, ease them into the discomfort sometimes, and say what you need to say without sounding like, without the finger wagging, okay? And for my cancers that are maybe a bit complicated, for whatever reason, like I said, there's no complication shaming on this channel. So be that somebody else complicating you or you complicating your own lives, we're going to see if we can't get some cards to help get some clarity or start bringing you into a state of clear-mindedness. And the first card to pop out for you guys is you're following your dreams. You've got that crown energy going. You've got that third eye energy in unison with the crown. So you're allowing the divine consciousness to pour into you. And you're probably having some very outlandish dreams. Maybe not outlandish to the point to where they're scary, but just kind of like, what was that when you wake up? But start paying attention to these things. Remember what it is that goes on if you can, one. And if you can't remember that, remember how it made you feel. And try to remember why it is that you felt that way. Because sometimes something very unscary can be going on in a dream, but we feel fear for what it is that it all means while we're in the dream. And figuring out that can bring a whole new dimension to what it is that you are being shown in that dream. And use your resources. If you plug it into the Google search engine, your dreams, dream interpretation, and then put whatever dream, whatever it was, the main things that stuck out to you, you're probably going to get 3 or 4 different dream interpretations that usually say about the same thing, but are definitely going to say something profound to you. So continue to follow your dreams, not only in your sleeping life, and be aware of those, but be aware of what it is that you want to accomplish in your 3D self, in your woke life as well. Next card to pop out for my complicated cancers out there is we want to make sure we're setting our boundaries appropriately. That way nothing is detracting from your self-worth. You're not sabotaging your own self with ego traits that are domineering. You want to make sure that you are expressing your self-worth to yourself so that you feel confident in yourself, but not allowing anybody else to tear you down for any reason. If they have something to say, a valid complaint, listen to it. Because sometimes you need to allow that in, even if it's not something that you want to hear. So set your boundaries appropriately. That's going to be a strength for you coming in. That way, anything that needs to be heard is heard very clearly. And anything that needs to keep itself outside of the fence line is well in its place. So continue to develop your personal boundaries. That way the wall's not too high, not too low. And what's in there is supposed to be in there, and what's not stays outside where it should be. Next card to pop up for my complicated but wonderful cancers out there is possessions. This is something that you're going to want to be aware of and to look out for. You don't want to get caught up on chasing the dragon, trying to get something or attain something that just isn't going to benefit you, that isn't going to serve your higher self. And you want to get rid of things that, or really question why it is that you hold on to certain things as well. You don't want to be overwhelmed by things that you want to call yours. You want to keep only what you need to continue to drive you forward or make you feel comfortable, make you feel grounded. This is base chakra energy here. So you want things in your life that you feel not, you don't want to feel like you own it. You want to feel like it's sharing a life with you. It's assisting you in living your best life. Those are the things that you want to possess in your life, because when you possess something, you're pouring yourself into that object, that person, that place. So allow that make sure that you're getting that nourishment back from whatever it is that you want in your life. And that's going to bring balance throughout all the rest of you. Okay? And we're going to pull one more from the bottom for all of my beautiful Cancers. The card from the bottom is for all of you. It's not just for, the one here or the other. And like I said, I hope you've been listening to the entire reading for the information that does apply to whatever's going on in your life. But this is also base chakra energy. Let's make sure that our actions speak the elegance of our words, of our thoughts. Okay, and remember that words are action. So, as non-physical as a breath may seem, it is the same. Everything has a frequency, and you want to make sure that not only is your auric, your frequency from your throat, your symphonic melody, you want to make that just as graceful as your kineticism through this existence in our 3D realm. So be mindful of your actions. Make sure that you're exhibiting that great Cancerian grace that you guys have, that you're all born with. So that way, not only are you benefiting from those strong roots, but your entire tribe is. And your leaves reach sky high. Well, that's all I have for you for now, my beautiful Cancers. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed giving it to you. I hope you all have a fantastic, wonderful day. Please do remember that you all deserve love. You all are cherished. You all are part of this wonderful symphony of life. That you're a beautiful page in the book of creation. And I'll be talking to you soon. So continue to take care of yourselves and take care of everybody else as much as you can. Peace. Namaste.